So let's move on to number 2 of assignment 2. Okay, so given below are a collection of scores on a spelling test. So all these numbers, and you have to construct a frequency distribution, part A. And then relative frequencies, then cumulative frequencies. Right, so we have to do all those things. And if you can go ahead and draw the table like this for me. Make sure that you leave the column. All right, so you need to organize the data, otherwise it looks too much, right? You don't know what belongs to what. So you need to put them in order from largest to smallest or from smallest to largest. But because the intervals for this book usually are from largest to smallest. So you want to organize the data from largest to smallest, okay? So you want to organize the data. Let me see if I can type it here. You always want to organize the data from largest to smallest, or put them in order, you can say that. So you can use a calculator or you can use Excel, okay? You can get free Excel from Calculator. If you don't know how to, I will send it to you. I'm going to show you how to get free Excel, okay? Or yeah, Microsoft Word and Excel, you can get it free from Calculator. All right, so here I already typed all the numbers, but I'm going to have you guys double check it for me to see if I made any mistakes. Can you guys check it for me to see if it's right? I'm going to have someone read them out loud for me from the right here, from the horizontal line here, so that I can double check it, okay? And other people check it for me. How about, let me see, I'm going to call someone to read it out loud for me. How about Alones? Can you read the numbers out loud for me from this line right here, so that I can check the numbers on the left? Go ahead and read it out loud for me, Alones.
5, 6, 10.
Slowly, please. Yeah.
5, 6.
Oh, hold on. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Okay, 5,
6, 10, 8, 3, 5, 9.
Make sure that you hold on. Make sure that you read the numbers over here. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
9, 8, 7, 4, 6, 5, 3, 7, 9, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 4, 6.
All right, thank you. Can you guys double check it for me to make sure that it's good? So it's good, right? If you guys see any mistakes, let me know in the chat, okay? All right, so you want to put them in order from largest to smallest, because you want to list the intervals from the largest interval to smallest interval, right? So you can use the calculator to put them in order as well. So if you use Excel, or if you have a different calculator, then you can also try it. Okay, so you go to give me 1 second. So you go to sort right here from A to Z here. Go to that icon and then click on it. And now we want to put it from, we want to list them from largest to smallest. So it should be the second one, okay? And click on it. Oh, hold on, we have to highlight it first. Yeah, we want to highlight the numbers first. Click on the letter A here, and then go to sort, and then smallest to largest to smallest. And there you can see that the numbers are already listed from largest to smallest, okay? So when they are in order, it's easier to put them in the intervals. Otherwise, it would take a long time for you to organize them. All right. So now you want to list the scores in the table. Okay. So if you look at the score, which one is the largest one, everyone? Which one is the largest number? Can you type in the chat for me? Of those scores, which one is the largest one? All right, so it's obvious. Now you know that it's 10 when it's organized, right? And which one is the smallest one? All right, it's 3, right? 3 is the smallest one. So yeah, so you know that. And now you can organize them in the column, in the table. Okay, so you want to go to the score column and you want to list the largest number. The first one will be 10, right? And then keep listing them from 10 all the way to 3, okay, without skipping any numbers, even if you don't have that numbers in the list. So you have 9, and then 8, and then 7, and then 6, and then 5, 4, and 3. You may not have one of those numbers, but you need to list them as a placeholder, okay? So from 10 all the way up, all the way down to 3. All right, so those are the scores, okay? Next, you need to find the frequency for those scores. So here is the column for the frequencies. So what is the frequency of 10? Everyone type in the chat for me. Uriel, I got the answer. How about people? Good. So the frequency is 1. That means that if you look at number 10, the frequency, that means that how many times that number appears in the list. So there's only one number 10. So that means that the frequency of the score 10 is just 1. Okay. What is the frequency of 9, everyone, of the score 9? Monserrat, how about other people? Merlos. How many times does 9 appear in the list? Good, it's 2, right? Good, so here you can see that we have 9 2 times, right? So that means that the frequency of 9 is 2. So what is the frequency of 8, everyone? What is the frequency of 8? 2 as well, right? Good. If you look at number 8, then you can see that 8, there are 2 of them, and it appears twice. That means that the frequency is 2. What is 7, everyone? So now you know what to do. What is 7? Frequency of 7. Good. Since you already know how to do it, let's go do it fast. What is 6? The frequency of 6. How many times does 6 appear in the list? 5. All right. Let's just double check it one more time. Okay. Like here's number 6, right? And then you can see that there are 5 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And now what is number 5, everyone? How many times does 5 appear in the list of the scores? 5 as well? All right, I'm gonna listen to you guys. I don't need to check anymore. And if you see it wrong, just tell me. How about 4, everyone? What is the frequency of 4? How many times does 4 appear? Good, it's 3, right? So you can see that 4, there are 3 of them. Yeah, 3, number 4. All right, so how about the last one, everyone? Number 3, what is the frequency of number 3? Good, yeah, so number 2. Good job, everyone. So we're done with all the frequencies, right? Now, so that's part A, everyone. So A is construct a frequency distribution. So that is part A, okay? That is part A. And let's move on to part B. So this, I should mark it as part A so that you know which one is which. Part B, you have to calculate the relative frequency or frequencies. How do you guys find the relative frequency of the first one? How do you guys find the relative frequency of the first row or of the score 10, right? So to do that, to find the relative frequency, you need to divide f by the sample size, right? So let's talk about this. And what is f in this case, everyone? F is the frequency of this row. So good. What is the frequency of this row? It's 1, right? The frequency of this row is 1. You can see that it's 1. Okay. But now we need to know n. We don't know n yet. We need, which is the sample size. The sample size is the same as sum of the frequency. Okay. Sum of the frequencies. And what is the sum of all the frequencies that we just found, everyone? Can you calculate it and let me know? I got Uriel. Who else got a different answer? No, tell me, Evelyn, tell me the sum of the frequencies first. You add all the frequencies up, what you get? How about other people? If you add all the numbers in this column, in the frequency column, what do you guys get? That would be the sample size as well.
Professor, for
Yes.
for score 5,
Uh-huh.
isn't there 6 5s in the line?
It should be 6. Number 5?
Yes.
Let's double check. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. All right, good catch. Thank you, Evelyn. Yeah, sometimes I just listen to people. All right, it's 6, right? Good catch, Evelyn. Thank you. All right, so how about now let's go back to the sample size. If you add all the frequencies here, what is the score, everyone? All right, so it would be 24. Good, 24. And so you want to divide 1 by 24. And what is the answer, everyone? What is 1 divided by 24? All right, Uriel, how about other people? You guys can just send the answers to me so that other people can try it too, because they may get a different answer and I don't know who will get it right. So I want more answers so that I can double check it. All right, so 0.04. Good. Yeah. The next one, we divide 2 by 24. I don't have to rewrite the formula anymore. Okay. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Can you type in the chat for me? Because the internet just got disconnected a little bit. Can you guys hear me? All right, thank you. Yeah, because it just got disconnected, so I have to wait. What's your answer for the next one, everyone? And let's go fast because now you already know what to do. All right, the next one will be 2 divided by 24. What's the answer? It'll be really quick. The same as the previous one, right? 0.08. And then the next one will be 3, the frequency 3 divided by the sum. Tell me the answer. For now, just leave it as a decimal, but a percentage would be good too. Yeah, that's a good answer. If they don't ask you to convert it to a percentage, just keep it as a decimal. All right, what is 3 divided by 24? So Angela, 3. How about other people? Everyone, what is 3 divided by 24? 1 point. All right, good. So I already have 2 answers. All right, so it looks like you guys your answers are close to each other. So you want to round it. Yeah, so it should be 0.13. Always round it to 2 decimal places because it's easier for you to convert it to a percent later, right? When you keep it as 2 decimal places. Okay. All right, the next one is 5 divided by 24. What's the answer? 5 divided by 24. It should be 0 point something. Montserrat got the answer. All right, so it looks like you guys got the same thing. And the next one is 6 divided by 24. What is this one? Make sure that you round it to 2 decimal places for me. 0 point, I think it should be 0.25, right? You can double check it for me. Okay. Yeah, I think it should be 0.25. 6 divided by 24, 0.25. And then the next one is 3 divided by 24, which is the same as the previous one. So it should be 0.13, right? And then 2 divided by 24, which is 0.08. We already have it above, okay? Right, so those are the relative frequencies. Merlos, is that right? Yeah. Can you guys tell me if we make any mistakes so far? All right. Double check it for me. It's okay. It's good that you tried this. All right, so now let's move on to part C, cumulative frequency. Okay, so C, cumulative frequency, you want to start from, all right, so here, let me write this down. To find cumulative frequency, start from what? Everyone from the top down or from the bottom up? Type in the chat for me, from bottom up or from top down? From the bottom up, right? From the bottom to the top. Okay. Yeah, so you want to start from here. Good. All right, so you want to start from here. You have to look at the frequencies here when you find the cumulative frequencies. Okay. All right, so you start with this one, with the first frequency 2. Okay, and then you add it to the next. You add it to the next frequency. What is the next one? Everyone, type in the chat for me. What is 2 plus 3? You take the 2 here, you add it to 3. What is the answer? I don't see any answers there. All right, good, everyone. Yeah, good. Which is 5, right? Good. And now, hold on 1 second. Next, you want to add 5 to the next frequency, which is 6. What is 5 plus 6? Everyone, can you type in the chat for me? 11. Good. Now we take 11, add it to 5, which is what, everyone? 11 added to 5 is what? Good, everyone. 16, right? Good. And now we take 16, add it to the next number, which is 3. So what is the next answer? What is 16 plus 3? 16 plus 3. Is it 19 or 18, or did I do something wrong? 16. It should be 19, right? Or if you tell me if I got something wrong. All right, it should be 19, everyone. 16 plus 3. Okay, let me know if I did something wrong. Okay, so 19 plus 2, the next one, which is what? Okay, good, 21. And 21 added to 2 is good, 23. 23 added to 1 is what? Good, 24. And is that a correct answer or not? And how do you check? And if you look at the sum of the frequencies here, you can see that it's the same as the sum of the frequencies, right? That means that this is correct, okay? But if the last as the sample size or the sum of the frequencies, and that means that we've done something wrong, okay? Okay, but we got everything correct. Good. So that is the last part. Even though in this problem, you don't have to do the lower limit and the upper limit. But just in case you have to do it, then okay, I'm going to add another question here. Just in case in the future you are asked to do it, then you will know how to do it, okay? So D, find the LRL and URL of the scores, okay? All right, so you need to know how to do that as well, even though it's not part of this assignment, but I'm going to show you how to do it so that you can do it in the future. All right. So try it first, everyone. You can start from the top down or you can start from the bottom up. Either way is okay. What would be the LRL or the URL of the score 10? Everyone try it first. The lower limit and the upper limit of the score 10. You real good? Yeah, so in this case, you want to minus 0.5 to get the lower limit, which is 9.5. And then you add 0.5 to 10 to get the upper limit, okay, which is 10.5. And that's how you do it. What is the lower limit and the upper limit of the second one? Go ahead and try it for me. Okay, so everyone, can you go ahead and find the limits of score 9 for me? You minus, you subtract 0.5 from 9. Okay, so it should be 8.5, right? 8.5. And then the upper limit would be 9.5. Okay, good. The reason that we do need the limits is because later when you construct a histogram, the graph, then you can see that the upper limit of this class here is the same as the lower limit of the previous one. That means that the two columns will share the same side. Okay, so that's why they have the same limits here. Okay, what are the limits of the next one, of number 8, everyone? What are the limits of the score 8? All right, so it should be 7.5 to 8.5, right? Okay, good, everyone. Since you know it, let's go ahead and do it quick. So the next one will be 6.5 to 7.5. Yeah, keep typing the answer for me so that I can double check it. The next one is what? Do it quick. All right, good. And then 6.5. The next one, everyone. Good. 5.5, good. And then the next one, 3.5, 2, good, 4.5. And the last one, go ahead and type it in. Right, 2.5, 2, 3.5. All right, double check everything and let me know if I make any mistakes. So that's how you find the limits, okay? And even though it's not part of this question, but I just want to mention it so that you know how to do it in the future. And we may not have time for number 3, so I will do a video of that and send it to you so that you can watch it and do part 3. Okay. All right. The next one is we will play a Kahoot game because we don't have much time to do another problem. Or any questions about this before I move on to the next one? Just talk to me out loud or type in the chat. This one is not that hard, right?